people who talk about you, they stay there. And that's your step to climb up and you reach in a different level. That's all. This is like, the frame which everybody loves, to be there in that yellow frame and just say that National Geography and all these things.
During that time, was it Ramya in devotion or was it Ramya a professional pro photographer during that time?
And then I started in 2016. Now it's been 10 years into photography. And I'm very happy that I am, the part of this Nat Geo campaign.
So now Ramya is a celebrity. How is it?
Yeah. So I'm like really shocked because I never expected anything of this.
In your life, who was somebody who really inspired you? Was it Appa or your mama?
So I started this street photography and all these things. When I started to connect with them, I see everybody has got different phases and emotions and everything. They will ask one question: what wrong we did? Why we are not supposed to love another person?
Is there somebody that you feel like, Nikki, I just want to thank them right now and just say thank you? If there's anyone who's the closest to you.
Haters gonna hate you by any way.
That's
nobody,
true.
Nobody is perfect in this world.
हे मेरी जान, मैं हूँ आपकी नॉन स्टॉप सुपर वुमनिया निक्की और मेरे साथ आज इस फ्रेम में जो मौजूद है, देखो ना, मुझे भी ना बचपन से कैमरे के सामने रहने का अभी भी बहुत शौक है, पर आज इट्स अ प्रिविलेज टू इंटरैक्ट विद समवन जिसने अपने इसको करियर तो बनाया, पर करियर के साथ साथ हिंदुस्तान को भी प्राउड फील कराया है। क्योंकि जब बात आती है नेशनल ज्योग्राफिक इंडिया की और जो कैप्चर इन्होंने मोशन इनिशिएटिव में जो नाम कमा लिया है, मेरे साथ राम्या श्रीराम यहाँ पर मौजूद है। हेलो, फर्स्टली कांग्रेचुलेशंस राम्या, हाउ आर यू?
Thank you so much, Nikki. How are you? And thank you. I'm fine.
I am doing fantastic, and let me tell you, I was doing my radio show. I was just scrolling and it just pops out to me National Geographic, and we have someone who is the winner from India, and that is a Superwomaniya. I was thrilled. But I would want to ask you, there's so many career options. Let's start with that. Why did Ramya get into this world of photography, holding a camera? In fact, today, during this interview, if you can show me which camera did you use to take that magnificent picture would be great.
Definitely, yeah.
So how did it all begin?
Actually, I started as usual my career with corporate and all those things long time back ago, like 15 years back ago. And then I'm also a social worker for 20 years. I work for child sexual abuse, HIV single parent, and rape victims across Tamil Nadu. So this is my main profession also. I train them. I know to face the world, and I create awareness. I'm a torchbearer basically. And HIV single parent, yes, I work for their welfare and for the children awareness also. And photography is like my I love traveling basically, so then I started clicking pictures long time back ago because my father used to take a lot of pictures with a roll camera and other stuff, and then I also started. Then the phone came, with a small megapixel, 5 megapixel, 2 megapixel. And then I tried to take in that. And then somehow I wanted to do it in a larger thing. And then I started learning about, how photography works. And I bought a very basic mid-range DSLR. And then I started in 2016. Now it's been 10 years into photography. And I'm very happy that I am, the part of this Nat Geo campaign. And it's a calendar, basically. I can show it here. It's like... This is the calendar.
Beautiful.
And this is like, the frame which everybody loves, to be there in that yellow frame and just say that National Geography and all these things. They sent across me this, and this is there on my table. And I love, because there are other 11 photographers out there in each category. They are into wildlife. It's like capture in motion. So they have put in other things, but mine is completely different because it's Theyyam, a culture from southern, Kerala, northern Kerala, but southern India. So it's a northern Kerala. So southern Kerala doesn't have Theyyam. So it is like that. Only northern district like Calicut, Kannur and Kasargod.
So have you been a part of Theyyam culture festival for the very
Yeah,
longest time?
yeah,
And
yeah.
and
Post-COVID, post-COVID, I started. It's been now 4 years. I've been documenting that Theyyam.
wow. And trust me, the photo that you have clicked, I want to genuinely ask you, was it during that time, was it Ramya in devotion or was it Ramya a professional pro photographer during that time?
Actually, Theyyam, I would say it is completely different experience. Now, people
Okay.
now they've started going and, visiting
Experiencing
Theyyam
it.
and they want to experience it and
Right.
click or whatever. But it's completely different. You don't see as like from a southern states, right? We don't see that as a art or performance. That's not a performance art. It's a typical God, a divine art. The divine comes
Correct.
there and they perform in the fire. It's not like just away from the fire. They'll perform inside the fire. The fire will be minimum of 6 to 7 feet and maximum 10 feet. So they will be running into it and they'll be standing inside the fire. They'll be having burns later, but only particular people does this. So
Mm.
this Kandanar Kelan is the Theyyam which I'm
Okay.
talking about. There are many Theyyams. This Theyyam is like particularly very divine, very
Wow.
divine. And sometimes you stand there simply without clicking also, you're just carried away by their
Oof.
presence and all those things. Yeah.
Right. So as a person, is Ramya a spiritual person as well? Do you are you somebody with, I'll be very honest, I keep saying Vaheguru just comes out with me naturally. So when as a photographer, what runs behind the lenses? If you can take me through that experience of yours, what is that? What goes into it when you're there in that moment and when you capture it? What and choosing this particular photo for the Nat Geo initiative? Give me
Yeah,
some background of that.
generally I don't expect anything when I go and stand there because previously initial days, you'll be very anxious, we don't know what to click and
Oh,
what to come. And my friend always, he used to tell me one thing, my
uh-huh.
friend Hari is my very close buddy. And he tells me always, Ramya, your frame is your frame. You go there, you'll get your frame.
Yeah.
Don't worry about anything, that
Amazing.
I take it very seriously, because I don't expect. But every photographer will go through this. There will be a moment which we don't get frames. Also, we don't get proper picture. But
Right.
still, we go there and experience, and not everything needs to be a picture perfect.
Yeah.
It has to be a storytelling. It has to connect with the people. And when they said this capture in motion, I sent 10 images, different
Okay.
genre and thing. This was like it's a completely motion picture. You just if you leave this second, you'll run away. You'll jump away from that
Oh.
fire. So again, he will come after a few minutes, but we don't know whether he'll go in this way.
Oh,
It will
wow.
be different. Okay, that place and
Amazing.
everything. So it was like the fraction of second. I don't know, that fraction of second matters to freeze this. When I saw this,
Oh,
I thought, okay, this is like motion we are capturing,
wow.
and it is like for me, everybody will be having a different
Correct.
vision or perspective. For me, it's like he's climbing through the
Oh,
fire. The fire will be towards this thing. It's
yes.
climbing to the fire. And one more person said, like, it is like a womb. I could see some womb and some God inside the womb. They said
Oh,
in
wow.
many different way. And that's
Beautiful.
how people see it. So for me,
Wow.
this is like a real motion is being captured.
So now Ramya is a celebrity. How is
Oh
it?
yeah. So I'm like really shocked because I never expected anything of this because
Oh,
I just posted it and I said like
yeah.
this is the one. Yeah, this is the one and all those things over. And now suddenly when I see everywhere and even some things and all I don't even know they have published on their own.
Oh,
And I was like, okay, that's fine. And I kept telling there are other people also who has won in the calendar. But
correct.
since the Theyyam in culture, this has reached in a
And
good
it's
level.
so beautiful.
Thank
But
you so much.
Ravi, you spoke about dad and
Yeah,
him clicking the pictures of
yeah.
you. So in my show, I always there's a lot of beautiful emotional conversation that also happens. So so Acha, you call him Acha?
No, no, Appa.
Appa.
We are
Okay.
Tamil, right? So
Okay,
Appa.
okay. So with Appa, how it's like, as a growing up, like who was in your life, who was somebody who really inspired you? Was it Appa or your mama? As a child, if Ramya has to tell me, because you become
Yeah,
something, but I think the roots are something that we always
yeah.
sometimes don't talk. Tell me about it, na?
Yeah, see, actually, my father, like I don't know, those days, when we used to see the lot of pictures, the small black and white thing,
Yes,
he'll take
the
with a
real.
very small one. I've been told that he used to click lot of pictures and we'll be pasting it in that album. It'll be
Ah.
very small only. Those
Oh
times it will
yes.
be very small, like very stamp size ones and all will be there. So
Oh.
I have seen many of it. And secondary, like I love to meet people. I love to talk to people. So I started this street photography and all those things. When I started to connect with them, no, I
Hmm.
see everybody has got different phases and emotions and everything. So then
Correct.
I thought, why can't I learn more about photography and all those things? So it's like a therapy for me.
Wow.
When I take camera, I'll forget everything.
And you mentioned you started as a corporate woman and you're doing something which is so important, HIV parents and their
Yeah,
children. Because
yeah,
I feel it's, of course, it's not children's fault. If I have to also, since I have met you, Ramya, I would want to know about that field of life of yours, how difficult it is, because I remember interacting with some HIV children. Even some people feel that I can't touch them. Imagine the thoughts of that is also there. If I touch them or if they're using the washroom, it's something which is, people are
yeah,
talking like that. And you are in that field of interacting with them. How does the society look
yeah,
forward toward these children? If I have to ask this also, since Ramya,
yeah.
you just mentioned you're
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
such great
please,
work.
please. Because we can create some awareness on this also.
Yes,
See, that
please
doesn't, if you touch them or if you,
feed
get food
them.
or nothing, that it doesn't transfer like that. And yes,
Exactly.
there are some medical, if you have a cuts or something like that, we are not supposed to feed them or burns or something. Basic
Oh,
precautions has to be made.
take it.
And of course, the children is not at all responsible for it. Even many women are also not responsible because this may look some
Okay.
contradictory thing, but still they get it and they have this
Correct.
problem and they feel really bad. I have mostly when I talk to the children,
Mm.
when we say them, after a particular age, they'll come to know about why they're taking a continuous medicine and they have this HIV and HIV doesn't have it have, but now it is under R&D and the medicines are working and all those things. They will ask one question: what wrong we did? Why we are not supposed to love another person? Why we are not supposed to marry a normal person? Why we are not supposed to do this? And lot of suicidal, lot of other things, mental issues. The children, especially teens, they are facing is like, I don't think so. Nobody's talking about
Oh,
because that's a community which we need to see because
yeah.
still stigma. When during I'll share one experience during
Please
COVID.
share.
We still give provisions to the family. So
Wow.
during the COVID, we were struggling to meet them because if I go to their area, no, the
Hmm.
other people shall ask us why they alone are getting the provisions.
Oh.
Okay, so then we have to call them, separate. So for that, we have a lot of problems. We had a lot of problems. So we had a place so that it has to be very, secretive mission or something. They have to come
Really?
to yeah, because what if your neighbor comes to know that you have a
Correct.
HIV? That's all.
Correct.
Their poverty line are very, very low, and immediately they'll throw you out of the house. Where they will go with the children or somebody? Most of them they're
Correct.
living with the guardians or grandparents.
Oh my God.
Both father and mother would have died, and there is no father, there is no mother. A lot of things, and children all left alone.
Oh.
So we still have this problem.
Mhm.
And one part, the government is, giving a lot of medications and other.
Great.
The main problem is not the HIV. They get the occupational diseases, which we call the other diseases like tuberculosis or
Mhm.
respiratory diseases and other
Okay.
things. That's only it's a major problem. They wouldn't be able to go to school properly. Lot of problems for the children.
In this, I see your beautiful smile. I have to say, you have a contagious smile, and I'm
Thank
sure you have
you.
got a lot of compliments for that.
Yeah, thank
But
you.
tell me, Ramya, like I can see the shine that is there, but the struggles. What is this? What when people would put you down sometimes? How
Yeah,
does Ramya?
yeah.
What is your that golden mantra? That how do you keep negativity away? How do you keep some people away who would try to pull you down, if ever it has
Haters
happened?
gonna haters gonna hate you by any way.
That's true.
Nobody, yeah, nobody is perfect in this world. They're
Aji.
actually, I call that's a noise. Actually, I don't even in this lot of posts they posted about image which I have shot. Actually,
Uh-huh.
I think they have taken a screen grab, okay, the screenshot of it, and the quality of the picture is not right. So there were Humpty number of messages, and they were telling that you should learn photography and all those things. And I was like, thank you, sure, I will learn very soon. I'm still learning. And every time I pick the camera, I'll be learning. I'm not going to, I'm not a person that
Good.
I'll tell that I know everything. I know everything. No, I love to learn a lot, and that's my way. That doesn't affect me. So it is how you change yourself, But if you keep
Amazing.
answering to them, or the judgmental talks and their preconceived mind, then you will be not growing. You will be stagnated in the same level. And when I will always tell that people who talk about you, they stay there. And that's your step to climb up and you reach on a different level. That's all.
Oh,
Because it's not like they let them keep talking there. And I know, it happens like that. It happened like to me. They were asking me, who cooks for you at home? Why are you not cooking? Why are you traveling? Who will take care of your children? I will say that that's not your problem, bro. There are people who do that, and it's my life, and I know how to live. And better all those things it will come. But I want to say to anybody who talks about they stay in the same place. That their job to stay in their place, your job to climb up and come. That's all. Simple.
I love it. I
Mhm.
love what you just said. I'm going to put this in my head and in my heart. And I'm sure this interview, this conversation is going to go across and everybody will ensure that. But Ramya, in life, if you have to thank someone today through this conversation, is there somebody that you feel like, Nikki, I just want to thank them right now and just say thank you? If there's anyone who's the closest to you
Yeah,
and with this
I would
entire.
like to thank. Yeah, I would like to thank. First, my mentors. Okay, that why I would say my mentors means still, when I go to say a very celebrity photographer and Mr.
Yeah.
Prasanna. So he's a very good mentor for me, and whenever I reach him with the silly things and. He'll talk to me in a right way, and a lot of friends, and my friend Hari, and he's like
Can we
he's
call
my
Harry? Is it okay? See, we have a segment called Superwomaniya calling Superwomaniya, but here you can call your best person as well. Can we call
okay,
him during this interview and just say hello and see how he reacts?
okay,
If that's
yeah,
possible.
I can do that. Hey, Hari, they want to say this is Hari.
Hello from two Super Romaniyas. Thank you, Hari, for joining this Super Romania interview. Ramya is a Super Romania, and I was like, when the conversation happened, when your name has just been popped out, I was like, we need to see who Hari is. Entire nation needs to see who Hari is. If Hari, you need to tell something to Ramya live, uncandid, like the achievement that she has got it for all of us. We are so proud. How proud are you, and what would you like to tell her at this moment?
I'm super, super proud of her. From all the time that I met her, from the first time that I met her, what I found her to be such a strong woman. Okay, when I heard her stories and the kind of courage that it takes over, that's amazing. Okay, that she's an inspiration for a whole lot of women photographers and women as a whole. For the things that she has gone through. And no, trust me, in the middle of the night, like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and absolutely nobody out there in the road, and she is like Takara lady, man. She's an absolutely stunning woman.
So well said. And this entire interview, this is the highlight, the way you have actually put it out. हरी यार मजा ही आ गया आपसे बातें करके बहुत आप जितना सपोर्ट उनको दे रहे हो ना कीप गिविंग दैट लव एंड सपोर्ट आई थिंक दैट मेक्स अस शाइन फर्दर थैंक यू
Hey, thank you.
Hey, thank you, Ari.
How much for that?
Thank you.
Wow.
Hey, bye now.
Amazing. I think this has made my day.
You saw that guy? No, he's like that. He's like, oh my God, he takes care of everybody. We are family friends actually. We met as a
Amazing.
photographer. Now we are family friends.
Oh,
So,
wow.
that's he's always like that.
Great. And the way he's appreciating, I think a lot of people forget to do that. Guys, appreciate the Superwomaniya that you have in your life. Yeah. So when we talk, I somewhere have read that you feel photography is also storytelling.
Yes, of course.
Henna. And you actually mentioned the way you explained it to me,
Mm.
the entire beauty of it. So when does a photographer feel like it's a pat on my back moment? Do you like, for example, when I do a radio link and I'm like, wow, maza aa gaya. When I'm on radio, are there moment of a photographer? It can be not just this photography of Theyyam, but any time of the day when you feel, yeah, wow, what a shot. What is that?
Yeah,
If you could just share something around
yeah,
storytelling.
yeah. That actually, whenever I take my camera, I go to a place. I have my mind. If I know the place very well, so
Uh-huh.
I'll be thinking of a frame. I'll be pre-composing it in my head. Okay, what if there is a bird sits here, or what if there is I get the frame like this, or what if there is a slow passing by, or sometimes when I'm in the car, I want to shoot something. And when I get that shot, no, I'll be super happy because what you compose before you're going, I think most of the photographers does that. So we'll compose something before you go to that
Oh,
place.
I
Then
didn't
you know the
notice.
place and yeah. So for example, if I go to Varanasi, I'll be waiting, waiting for that moment sometimes. Okay, I
Wow.
compose this and I know the universe is going to give me that and I know something will happen and I will get that shot.
Yeah,
So sometimes, you're not always,
not always.
sometimes yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Ramya,
just
you always been
simply,
like this from your childhood? Has
yeah,
Ramya always been this fearless?
yes, always.
Always.
Because not a fearless. I respect people.
Wow.
That's different. Fear is different, respect is different.
Correct.
And when it comes to fear, I don't, not much.
Not much.
I can manage. Yeah, I
That's
can manage. I That depends where you are and how you are. I don't know, God's grace or something.
coming back
Sorry.
to the image of Theyyam, when you click that, I know
Mm,
by honestly, like when I saw, for me, like I didn't express what I felt. I really felt that the spiritual connect and the power through your image. And I was actually moved when I was doing my radio show and when I saw that picture. That moment, did Ramya had tears in her eyes when that moment happened? Or when you
No,
clicked that?
that was a different altogether story.
Oh,
Actually,
please tell me.
yeah, that one, we went there around 6 to 7 p.m. and we were
Uh-huh.
waiting, and there used to be before, when they start the Theyyam, there will be another ritual which will start around 7 o'clock in the evening. They
Okay.
call as a Vellatam. And that was inviting the god to their temple or the house. He will be in a very calm form and a different way. So he
Amazing.
will have a different, the painting, everything,
Okay.
and the dress and the headgear and everything will be
Okay.
different. And he will perform that for an hour or so, and then he'll go back. And in between, there will be another rituals happening throughout,
Wow.
and he'll come back around 3 to 4 o'clock in the early
Oh,
morning. So we have to sit there at least to 10 to 12 hours. Okay. So
wow.
I have sat in a place without getting down for 10 hours also, because not even going to the restroom. Because if you go that crowd and you cannot come
You take
back
up,
and all these
correct.
things, you have a gear and everything, all costly stuff, and that's really thing. And so this one, me and my friend was waiting, and then this ritual started. What happened? They all started pushing because it was a huge crowd and the fire was too high. The performer didn't have a purpose place also to perform because there were a lot of crowd.
And how we mentioned in the night how she goes. I was like,
I
yeah.
told you, right? Yeah, the same. Yeah, I'll be going in the front and he'll be coming. He'll tell, how do you go, man?
Ekdam. A lot of rush was there.
Okay.
And
And
you were
yeah, the
there.
rush was there and they started to pulling and pushing. Obviously it happens because every photographer, they want that moment to capture.
Right.
And me and Hari was standing there. They pushed both of us, and Hari, he was standing with that Insta 360 thing, and that, on that the flames fell, and he couldn't shoot, and he stopped shooting. And when they pushed, and I fell down with the camera.
Oh.
And that happened in a fraction of seconds, Suddenly it happened as quick, and, because the Theyyam was continuing, and you cannot, you have to, and I couldn't stand because I got burns and in my dress and hands, and I somehow pushed the crowd, and I came out, and I sat, because everybody waited for that moment for 10 hours, 8 hours, and I couldn't shoot, and I watched myself, and it was literally, I felt really bad. And I came back home, and after 3-4 days of travel, I came back home, and I don't want to open that picture and see that, because I didn't shoot anything. That was my main thing. So I opened, and I saw only 5 images. The shutter was like click, 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 5. 3 was out of focus, and there was 2 was focused, and 1 was this.
Oh, unbelievable!
One was
unbelievable.
And this one I thought, okay, because I tell this image, if you see this in this, this one, like it is, I was standing here, they pushed
Can
me.
you put it a little up? Can you help?
Yeah. I was standing here on the side. They pushed me, so I fell down. So the moment before I fell down, I could see that the fire and the running and everything. So this was meant for me, so that I thought, okay, so it's nice.
Literally, words have told, a picture speaks 1,000 words.
Yeah. All the pictures, if you see, I can show the other winners also. I'll be proud to show them.
That will be so nice, Ramya.
Yeah, everybody needs, that appreciation. It's a big...
Guys, you're seeing this for the first time here on my show. Amazing.
You can see the fight of a tiger, and this amazing, it's a slow shutter. And you can see, wildlife category, another bird.
Beautiful.
And this is one other early morning shot of an horse.
Kya baat hai.
You can see this one. It's a beautiful, another female photographer. She has shot this, I don't know what bird is this. And this is another festival, that happens in, what is it place called? In North, the Haldi they put in.
Kya baat hai.
And this is another moment of a tiger catching something.
This is
this,
beautiful.
Right? And this is an elephant, it will put all the mud
on itself. Amazing.
Yeah, this is another shot. And this is a friend's shot. This is like from Kumbh Mela. Shot. Sari, and you can see a woman wearing the same red sari. So this comes under street category. And this is another.
Stunning.
So these are all the pictures, 11 other pictures along with mine. Mine is typically the Theyyam.
Which month is your photo coming in?
September.
I want to... September. Amazing, man. Wow. तो हमारी सुपरवुमनिया ने हिस्ट्री तो रचा ही दी है इस खास अवसर पे, and showing all the fellow photographers pictures. They are so beautiful. Wow, यार रम्या, मजा ही आ गया आपसे बातें करके. I think I would want to end this by knowing you are a superwomaniya for me. And two things. Now, do you feel the responsibility is more in Ramya, because now the entire world recognizes you? So do you feel the responsibility will be a little more on your shoulders?
I would not call responsibilities. I would definitely go for another cup many times I can, because the buck does not stop here. We have to go back. And when you get stuck with one thing, you cannot achieve any other thing. So lot of other things. I have not taken this shot for the contest. It happened. So I'll be clicking as usual, going around as usual, doing things. But this is giving me a next level. So I'll be so grateful for the performer. I even called him and I told the performer that I'm bringing, his name is Satish. So I told him that I will get him beautifully framed because of his image. So I got this, so I wanted him to know about this also. He was shocked. He was telling, worldwide, it went well. I said, yes, it is gone. And he was like, that picture, can you give me? I said, I will frame it and give it to you so that you can keep it forever. So it's not only mine, so his, so it doesn't stop here, right? I have to move on.
Wow. You
We
have no idea how inspiring and how amazing you are. If I had you right now, I would have given you a tight hug. Genuinely, just keep shining. I think your this internal shine is so much on your face that touch wood Vaigru to your appa and your mom. I think they must be super proud. Super proud. Can't tell you how fantastic you are.
so much.
Genuinely, I loved interacting with you. Please come to Delhi, or I think I'll come to your place if possible. You love traveling now. Even I love traveling. We should travel together, and maybe I can get clicked also.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
A picture moment for us as well. I think I should click one from here, from my phone, and let's just capture this moment.
sure.
Ta-da! तो guys, मैं अपने फोन से ये मोमेंट को कर रही हूँ कैप्चर एंड हियर वी गो. All right. Excellent. Thank you so much. Very immature photographer, but I love having you.
Photo. Yeah.
And thank you so much. Bye bye.